The heart of a villain tend to oppose the ideas of the hero. So the term villain can be a bit subjective. A good example, Charles Xavier and Magneto. Both embodied civil rights activists Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Malcolm X embodies to get it by all means, both violent and peaceful. Xavier embodies the pacifist mindset. Once humans see that they're behaving the way that they see their threats, they eventually change. Both Xavier and Magneto has been persecuted by humans, but each seeks change in their own way. So both villains and heroes deal with their traumas differently. However, they seek the same result, a way to prevent and eventually end the destructive cycle. However, since both methods are so different, they reach an impasse. They cannot be negotiated, so the two engage in conflict that will likely end in only one party or group leading the way to make a change. Villains seek that method that causes them emotional satisfaction, revenge, riches, or power. But who's to say that is wrong? A man or woman who has always had knows nothing about the lack, the hunger, the disrespect, the perception of being perceived as weak. All these create a need to survive and correct the imbalance in power that will otherwise cripple or destroy them. So, who could call anyone wrong for protecting themselves or their group? So what makes a villain dangerous? The motivation of a villain is the corrupting factor. A hero and a villain will all start at a similar point. This will never happen again. However, somewhere along the way, the roads become more clear who the villain is, because compromises each party makes to reach their goal. One clear red flag about villains is their ability to use and abuse others, classifying them as a stepping stone to their goals, as opposed to teammates and partners. The road to power leads them to throw away attachments. Instead, they choose to maintain their superiority over others. This makes them appear callous and selfish. However, it could be a trauma response. If you live a life of conflict, you see individuals come and go. Often, getting attached to them will make them ineffective. So it's best to use them and have them discard themselves. Like I said, these behaviors often come as a response to loss or being powerless. Any reminder of that should be avoided if possible. So if you cannot save them, then the least that you can do is use them in a way that honors the cause. That way it does not feel as though it was a senseless loss. These are martyrs, fighting toward a better, more peaceful existence. A hero and a villain see themselves in the hero's light. The only difference is, one is moving with the established way of doing things. The other is moving against it. But the conflict changes the way both heroes and villains see themselves, because their actions expose the hypocrisy that both believe.